Parlando di questa nuova inchiesta, in che cosa consiste questo leak, questa nuova fuga di notizie e di documenti che portano all'inchiesta Paradise Papers?
We received the internal data of two offshore providers, of ACO City and Appleby, and the data from the registries of 19 tax havens. So we'll bring a lot more transparency to the secretive world of offshore.
In che modo questo progetto dei Paradise Papers è diverso rispetto al precedente, quello dei Panama Papers?
I think the biggest difference between the Paradise Papers and the Panama Papers is that we have a lot of multinational companies in the data, and we can see exactly how they dodge their taxes. So we see, all the big names. We have Facebook, we have Apple, we have Nike, and we see how they use the ways that tax havens do offer to minimize their taxes. That's, I think, the biggest difference. The other one is that it's broader. We have more data from more places in the world. In the Panama Papers, we had mostly from Panama and from the British Virgin Islands. Now we have from many tax havens in the world, and the offshore provider Appleby has many offices around the world, so it's just a big load of information from many places.
Quali sono le categorie di persone che si rivolgono ad Appleby?
The people you typically find in the offshore world are the super rich who want to stash the money offshore and who don't want the governments to be able to reach out to the money. The other kind of people are criminals who want to hide their traces.
Qual è il principale cliente di Appleby?
So one part is the rich individuals, and the other part are really big corporations. And you have both, and that makes this leak so interesting, because you can see how through the same door the people from Facebook, super rich individuals and criminals go. And this is the offshore world.
In che modo Appleby con i suoi servizi aiuta ad esempio la creazione di un trust?
The idea is very simple. If you're very rich and you want to stash your money somewhere no one can reach it, you go, for example, to Appleby. You say, I want to have a trust. You say in which country or which jurisdictions, and then you'll have to find a way. You need a trustee, someone who watches your trust. You'll be the settler, the person who brings the money, and you'll have the guys from Appleby who do all the rest. So it's not complicated.
Questa situazione potrebbe cambiare in qualche modo dopo questa inchiesta?
Well, so first thing, it's not our job to change things. We investigate and then we report what we have seen, and the change is up to politicians and to the people. They have to go and have to say we won't change, like we saw with the Panama Papers when 30,000 people in Iceland went and demonstrated against the Prime Minister and said that. I think after the Panama Papers there was a big discussion going on about the offshore world, and some things already have changed. Now we can show that the whole system still works. It's still the same, practically speaking.